Pain is only in your head. Ever heard that? I'm afraid the reason why you might have heard it is because it's true, but hear me out. Pain is in your head just like sight is only in your brain. Pain is a sense, it enables you to connect to the outside world, but the problem is that with chronic pain, i.e. pain that lasts longer than 3 months, the reality, i.e. what's going on in the injured area, and how you receive that can be very different. How your brain perceives pain and what's actually going on in the injured area can be very different. Let me explain. See, when pain starts to occur for longer than 3 months, it starts to be actually almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy in the nervous system. Whereas before you need to cut or hurt yourself to cause pain, now pain is just on a feedback loop in your nervous system because your body thinks that if it does that, it's going to be a lot easier and a lot more efficient for you to avoid danger. But that comes with a problem because it means that the very smallest thing, for example, bending over and picking up a book or something like that, can cause back pain that can last for weeks. So these are my top 3 tips on how to avoid chronic pain. First of all, consult a therapist who is experienced in dealing with chronic pain. If you come in and you've had pain for longer than say 3 or 4 months and the practitioner is obsessed with anatomy, so obsessed with your hip level and what muscles are active and what aren't, then you're probably with the wrong practitioner. If the practitioner is working with you bit by bit to desensitize your pain and get you rehabilitated and into a more active environment, starting with very basic exercises and then moving on to exercises which are a little bit more difficult, building therefore your tolerance to trauma and your tolerance to load, that's a practitioner that you want to stick with, and that's what we do at the clinic. The second is positive mental attitude. You need to be positive about your body, you need to be positive about what you can do, therefore focus on what you can do rather than what you can't do. That means rather than be the guy who says, oh, I used to be able to do that, but my back went and now I can't. You want to be the person to say, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with back pain, but I can still walk my dog. I can still do a few squats. I can still be mobile as much as possible. Be as experimental as you can. Be as curious as you can be as to what you can do and go for that. Start with very small building blocks and then gradually build up from there. Next tip, hack your day. That means you want to come up with really creative ways for you to do things and not be in pain. The trick is that the more that you can do whilst keeping pain low, the better. So for example, if it's painful for you to sit for an hour, try sit for half an hour and do a few gentle stretches to make sure that you can sit for longer. If walking is uncomfortable, try and change your posture, walk upright, try and brace your core, and then walk, little things like that, and you might find that you can offset pain. If you find that running or walking at a certain speed is uncomfortable, try to either reduce that speed or increase that speed with rest in between, and you might find that you can actually walk or do, be active for longer without causing yourself long-term pain. And remember, we see chronic pain all the time. A lot of our patients are coming to us to avoid operations after they've been in pain for 10, 15, maybe even 30 years. And it all starts with a free consultation. So if you'd like to learn more about how we can help you rehabilitate yourself and eradicate your chronic pain, please, all you need to do is contact us via the link below and we'll get you booked in for a free consultation with myself. Thanks for watching.